Well, we couldn't leave 2024 without another Hololive member graduating from Hololive Productions and Cover Corp, as Sakamato Chloe has decided, within mutual agreement, to semi-graduate from Hololive Productions. This is very similar to the situation between Amelia Watson, where they are implementing this new form of graduation where, as they stop, streaming on YouTube as the talent character, Chloe, and as well as social media pages and all that, and move on to do whatever they wish. Now, at the time of Amelia Watson's graduation, semi-graduation, we didn't know what that meant. We didn't know, like, if she's able to go and be indie, if she was going to participate in whole life, production, stuff in the near future. But after her graduation, we learned a few things. One is that Amelia Watson was able to create her own new VTuber channel, her indie debut as Doobie. And she has been doing pretty well for herself. I'm very happy for Doobie and, all her success. And this indicates that, she is able to become an indie VTuber and do whatever it is that she wished, that kind of was prevented from Hololive from doing certain things. Within Hololive production, there are things that you cannot do without permissions and all this other stuff. You tend to have to do a lot of the stuff that they ask for, like special videos and stuff like that. And Ahmed decided that she wanted to pursue other interests and not be in Hololive production. Now, in terms of Sakamato Chloe, it is going to be the same situation. More than likely, she's going to become an indie VTuber and go on and become an indie content creator, and we can all do nothing except wish her the very best. We are excited and hope that whatever her new VTuber character is will be fun, will be exciting, that we can check out. I remember the first day that's Hollow X was first announced, and I remember seeing the silhouette of Chloe and basically her design. I thought, wow, that was a pretty cool design. I didn't know what she was representing at the time, right? But we eventually find out that she was an orca, a killer whale, which is, I have a fondness for killer whales because of Free Willy, nostalgia purposes, and she also had a very unique and very interesting voice, and it was very soothing. It was very cute and adorable, and Sakamoto Chloe became one of my favorites from Hollow X. And it's a sad day to see her go and semi-graduate, and we wish her the best, like I said. At the same time, 2024 has been a rough year for Hololive fans because we have seen so many members of Hololive graduate. Aqua, Amelia, and so on. And it's been rough. It's been rough to experience, many people's Oshis going away. But the good thing is that they still have really, really good connection with Hololive. With the exception of Mel, who unfortunately broke NDA and thus no longer has affiliation with Hololive. Unlike Amelia and Chloe, who do continue to have some sort of affiliation with Hololive, and they will be able to come back depending on the schedules and whatever programming Hololive wants to do with the talent, if they want to bring them back and for like a stream or for like an event or for like a video, come back as the character, such as Amelia and Chloe. Hololive did release a sort of informational guide to what it means to be graduating, as well as conclusion streaming activities. They give you a proper explanation of what the difference is, and essentially graduation is they move on, they are no longer affiliated with Hololive, and then that's it. That's usually what happened with Coco and Aqua and sort. I don't believe Aqua is semi-graduated or affiliated, but I could be wrong. I think she is. But situations like Coco, and stuff like that, those were graduations, But conclusion streaming activities, the difference being is that they are able to still, be affiliated with Hololive in some sort of capacity, and they will be able to come back as the character for special events, special programming, special videos where, you know, as long as they come to a mutual agreement with like contract and all that stuff, they'll be able to come back, spend time with the other Hololive members. Now, for the reason for Chloe's, you know, semi-graduation conclusion streaming activities, my understanding based on the research I've done, she has had some medical issues recently, specifically with her voice, and apparently Hololive has been changing, and you know, it's been mentioned several times by other, you know, VTubers in Hololive, where Hololive is vastly different than what it was 4 years ago, and a lot of it comes with so much more, you know, time to do a lot of Hololive production stuff, you know, a lot of, you know, constant working, constant creating content for Hololive productions. And for some, it can be a little bit too much. Aqua, you know, mentioned that, you know, it has becoming a little too much for herself, and she decided to move on. And, you know, it's understandable. You know, when a company you've been for a pretty long time is slowly starting to change, and you can't keep up with the, you know, the work and the, you know, the vast change in the culture, you know, it can be, you know, a little bit overwhelming. This doesn't mean that they're lazy. This doesn't mean anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. It just means that, you know, the comfortability level is changing, and they don't feel comfortable enough where, like, they don't want to handle all this new responsibilities and want to do their own thing without restrictions, you know, getting permissions and stuff like that. That's what happens in like big companies like that. They have to do these permissions because as a company, you know, they're making profit of other people's, you know, IP. Streaming is very, you know, it's a very gray line in terms of that kind of stuff. A lot of video game companies do not care, you know, for like a single streamer, you know, they don't ask for like, you know, a percentage of like the income that they make streaming their games. Nintendo tried doing this, it didn't work so well, right? But yeah, and essentially Sakamato Chloe, you know, felt like she wanted to step aside, move away, still be affiliated with Hololive in some form of way, get healthy, and, you know, start her indie VTuber career, or, you know, go back to whatever model or VTuber she was prior, right? So it's a sad time, I understand, for all Sakamato Chloe fans. It's a very sad time, and I just want to tell you all that it's okay. She will still be around as an indie VTuber. You can go follow her when she finally makes her indie debut, and at the end of the day, it sucks. 2024 is literally like the dark year of Hololive because of all these graduations, whether they be semi-graduations or actual graduations, or, you know, being let go because of NDA breaches. It's been a really, really tough year for Hololive fans, and I fully understand and you know, feel for a lot of us who have spent so many years with, you know, enjoying these talents' videos and streams and getting to know them and just watching them interact with everyone else. It's a really sad day. She is going to be continuing streaming until, I believe, January. So there's like about a whole month of her that she will continue playing some games, doing some streams before she has to say goodbye. But yeah, it really is a dark year. Sakamato Chloe, good luck in your future endeavors. Good luck with whatever you decide to do. If you become a indie VTuber, we cannot wait to see what you will accomplish in that. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun to see what you do. So sad day that we won't see you in Hololive unless, you know, come back as like for a special program. Who knows? Maybe they might come back for like a New Year celebration. You know, you never know. But yeah, that's essentially the big news that dropped today from Hololive. I'm not going to speculate as to the exact reason. I'm just giving you like just information from what I've heard. Whether or not it is true is up to you to decide. I don't necessarily believe everything I say or hear that people say online, right? Because there's no information given, or like there won't be any information given in regards to this. You know, this is all behind the scenes stuff. So, but you know, just be respectful to, you know, the talent for their decision. And yeah, the fact that, you know, they'll still be able to come back means that they are still in good standing with Hololive. So thank you so much for watching. Good luck to you, Sakamato Chloe, with whatever you decide to do in the future after leaving Hololive. And thank you so much for the memories. Yeah, just thank you so much, and remember, please clean more than once a week. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.